Hi. Well, I've decided to make a YouTube video, and trust me, if you knew my life, if you knew my schedule, you'd realize I do not have time for things like making YouTube videos. But something's been eating away at me recently. Something that's been part of the conversation now for a good few years, and to be honest, only seems to be gaining prominence day by day. But I felt I owed it to myself, and I owed it to everyone to kind of put my stuff forward, put my view in it forward, perhaps the final view on it. And most importantly, it's an issue that's really lacking context from people like me, people in my situation, people from my community, if you will. So I'm sure by now you will have all heard of incels. What you may not know is incels actually stands for involuntarily celibate. Now, incels are unhappy, very, very unhappy. Their main issue is they don't think women will have sex with them enough. They want women to have sex with them. Not necessarily specific women, more like they want every woman to have sex with them. Which, as I'm sure we agree, is not crazy in and of itself. I mean, come on, people, who doesn't want that? Yeah. The homosexuals do not want that, and the lesbians. The lesbians do want women, and then there's the bisexuals who like a bit of both. I have some friends. Incels take it to the extremes, though. They use this need for sex as the reasoning behind committing very, very awfully terrible things. People have been shot, people have been killed, multiple people have been shot and killed, and vice versa. And the very sad and ironic thing is, how is behaving like this going to increase your chances of losing your virginity? I mean, what is the end goal here? Now, I know the natural reaction is to simply state that these people are just crazy. They are medically crazy. Perhaps they didn't study well in school. Perhaps just school wasn't for them. Perhaps they fell through the cracks, as so many members of the lower classes do. But there is some thinking behind their views. I mean, we've already agreed that wanting every woman in the world to have sex with you is not a crazy idea, even though we do criticize the methodology. And incels, they do actually introduce some good scientific reasoning behind their stance. Like I say, this is my first YouTube video, so I don't really know how we put like graphs on the screen like that, but you're all intelligent people, you'll understand what I'm saying. The issue is with women dating above their status. That is where the problem comes from. So just check these facts here. Okay. I've got it. I think I can explain this. Sorry. Maths was never my strong suit in school. Anyway, here. So we can see here. I don't know if you can see that properly. I've not got my glasses on. But see, a woman who is 5 out of 10 will generally date 2 up. So, women who are 5 out of 10, I've got the right down here. Oh no, it's down there. So, sorry, that line isn't great. Women who are only, average 5 out of 10, will date men who are 7 out of 10. And then women who are 8 out of 10, good looking women, will, would you believe it, they'll go for men, again, 2 places up, who are 10 out of 10. Now, the smart people among you will have noticed that there will be some unintended consequences here. Maybe intended, who knows. See, let's picture this male. Let's call him Joe, average Joe, because he is, he is 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Average, like right in the middle. 1 to 10, 5 is in the middle. The complete average, yeah? Like he's an average man. He looks like really average man. He looks like Jonathan Franzen.
Hi, yeah, like I said, I'm not really sure how to do these things, but I mean, you all know what Jonathan Franzen looks like, but just in case, there might be a few that don't get the comparison I'm making. This is Jonathan Franzen. Yeah, a solid 5, yeah?
Now, this poor Joe, the average Joe, the 5 out of 10 guy, he would obviously be entitled to a 5 out of 10 woman. That's the level of that. However, because this 5 out of 10 woman is going for 7 out of 10 men, Joe can't get in there. Even if he wants to get a 4 out of 10 woman, you know what a 4 out of 10 woman looks like. He can't, because a 4 out of 10 woman is she is dating a 6 out of 10 man. So poor Joe, he said has to settle for at best a 3 out of 10 woman.
A 3 would be like Sonia.
I guess this would suggest that 9 and 10 out of 10 women would go for 11 and 12 out of 10 men who would be leaders of industry, royals, politicians perhaps, they're good ones. So far, so understandable. Again, we are not condoning these actions. It's just always important to know how these people think. It's like, if you want to understand terrorism, you have to know what the Muslims believe. You have to get inside these people's heads, yeah? However, where I feel I can really be useful, I can almost be inspiring perhaps, is when it comes to the subject of who these incels believe all their women are running to.
The Chads.
A Chad is basically a handsome, popular, confident, charismatic young man. an alpha, we might refer to. And these incels, they simply do not believe they stand but a chance with women when chads are around. Now, here's my angle. I am almost definitely what people would refer to as a chad. Though I don't like that term. It's obviously intended to be derogatory. It's a vulgarity born out of rather malicious envy, I would say. What does Chad even mean? Right? Short for Charles. I mean, why not just call us Charleses? Charlie's Angels. So you've got stuff to work with here. I'll keep using the term Chad for convenience, but the slur Chad. But I trust all my viewers / listeners, readers, if this has been transcribed. I trust everyone understands that Chad is synonymous with alpha or not icon. Icon is a little too strong. Experts in their field, yes? And according to all these definitions, including experts in their field, because I did study economics at Exeter University. By all of these definitions, I am a Chad. Perhaps people could argue that I'm slightly older than what many would consider to be a Chad. I am now in my late 20s, you know, but other than that, I tick every box. Firstly, as I'm sure you will have already noticed, and it's hard to state this fact without sounding a little big-headed, but I am extremely handsome. Conventionally handsome. I mean, of course, it is subjective, and I'm sure there are many keyboard warriors in the comments saying, "Oh, I think you're ugly." It's fine. You are all allowed to have your opinions. But I am just talking about conventional beauty standards here. You will have also noticed that I'm charismatic, I'm charming, I'm well spoken, I'm engaging, I'm making myself blush a little here, but it is to prove a point. That point being, I am just very, very likeable. And many incels, unfortunately, just are not. And yes, I know perhaps it's a chicken and egg thing here. Perhaps all my confidence, all my charisma, all my personal qualities around that area, they all stem from me looking like this. I don't deny that. I don't deny that it's easier for someone who looks like me to also have these other qualities. I think we all need to check our privileges sometime. Not every privilege exists, but pretty privilege is a thing. I'm sorry. Oh, and popular. Yeah, that too. I'm not gonna sit here and just list out all my friends now, because that would take hours, years. And I am also sexually active. So I wanted to make this video as kind of a message to the incels, a reach across, oh goodness, a reach across the barrier, if you will. Perhaps you are an incel. This is YouTube. I'm sure most of you are. Perhaps you gave birth to an incel. Perhaps you were an incel school teacher. Perhaps you still are an incel's teacher. You're all partly to blame for this, for reasons I do not have time to get into right now. But you can make amends here. You can take the incel, you can sit him down, and he can watch this video. He can watch a real life Chad, who he may have never even met in his life if he's from certain communities. And he can listen to this Chad. He can listen to my message of hope, really. I wanted to firstly address this misconception that I always hear, that we Chads somehow we have it easy. We have everything on a plate. Life is great for us. We have never have any worries. Well, I want to tell you, you incels, you mothers of incels, you teachers of incels, that us Chads, we don't have it easy as well, either. We weren't just born into this. We look this way because we work on these bodies. We pay for these haircuts. We take care of this face. Like, I did not wake up like this. I'm not Beyonce. I just wanted to make it clear that I am not like Beyonce in many ways, and I am actually very much against cultural appropriation of any kind. Thank you. Every morning I get up, I brush my teeth, I have a shower, I use shampoo and conditioner, I use face wash, I use soap, I will often wash my hands I wash my hands all through the day. You may not appreciate it, but this takes work. We have a routine for all of this. And you think your life is more stressful than ours? Can you even imagine every female barista, every female doctor, every female cleaner, every female vet, every female that you meet? It's just obvious that they want to be with you without wanting to sound crude. Perhaps you can't imagine that. Which, yeah, is sad, but in that case you're gonna have to trust me that it is a great burden. And unlike beautiful women, where people tend to imagine they have concentrated on their looks rather than their education or their mind, not 100% unreasonably, when you're a handsome man, when you're a Chad, people seem to think you can do anything. They always think you're the smartest guy in the room. It's a big cross that I don't think many of you can bear. So yeah, us Chads, we've got it bad as well. But you know what we don't do? We don't shoot up schools. We don't murder people. We don't plan insurrections or as you can no doubt tell from my accent, I'm actually from England, where we do not have guns and shooting up skills and gangsters, but we do have gangs and hoodlums, graffitiing and happy slapping, which I guess would be the incel portal in this country. No. We know our fates. We know our place. We accept our roles. We carry on. And please, guys, less of the rapes, yeah? You're making all men look bad. Yes, I know that there's also the issue of women falsely claiming rape, and it's 50-50 perhaps in tandem, but we have to at least meet them halfway. So there you go. Maybe being a Chad ain't such a great idea. Maybe sex just isn't for you. Read a book. Ride a bike. Paint. As far as you know, these things are as good as sex. If I can cure just one incel with this video, it would have been worth all the work I put in. It was a lot of work.